One of Nintendo's flagship brands, the Xenoblade Chronicles games consistently ranks among the best in the genre of Japanese role-playing video games. And in today's video, I will show you the 10 best games like Xenoblade Chronicles that every series fan should try. So without wasting any more time, let's start this video. The first game of this video is Tales of Arise. Bandai Namco's Tales of series is another property with a cult following. Tales of Arise, the newest release, has the best graphics and enough exploration and exciting fighting to keep you occupied for dozens of hours. Like Xenoblade, the game has a lengthy tale you may explore. Next up we have Trials of Mana. It follows 3 characters from diverse walks of life as they go to find a legendary blade and use it to end a catastrophic danger. Similar to Xenoblade Chronicles, the game focused on real-time role-playing battles and open-world exploration in 3D. Number 3 we have Pokémon Legends Arceus. Xenoblade is only one of several excellent role-playing games available for the Nintendo Switch, with the Pokémon titles constantly scoring well. Pokémon Legends Arceus is the best place to get into the franchise for both longtime fans and newcomers. Separate from the main series of games, it takes players back in time to the origins of Pokémon, where they participate in the creation of the first Pokédex. Next up we have Monster Hunter Rise. Monster Hunter Rise is the newest installment in the series, and it adds a ton of new features that make fighting and moving around even easier. New attacks may be performed with every weapon in the game, and the firebug concept makes it easier to swiftly climb cliffs and buildings. Next up we have Final Fantasy VII Remake Intergrade. Final Fantasy VII is one of the most popular games ever, thus Square Enix should put their best effort into its remake. Final Fantasy VII Remake abandons the turn-based mechanism of the original. You may employ skills, spells, and objects to turn the battle around once your gauge fills. It's quick, crunchy, and has superb symphonic remixes of some of gaming's most memorable tracks. Next up we have Dragon Quest XI's Echoes of an Elusive Age. Dragon Quest, another long-running RPG, addresses similar themes to Xenoblade. Start with Dragon Quest XI's Echoes of an Elusive Age, which stars a young guy who realizes he's a renowned hero resurrected. With this new understanding, he embarks on a fantastic voyage to meet new people and puzzles. Number 7 we have The Legend of Zelda's Breath of the Wild. At first glance, the relatively obscure Xenoblade series may appear to have nothing in common with the massively popular Zelda series. Monolith Soft's developers played a crucial role in making the fantastic Breath of the Wild game. Siliconra confirmed this in a report before the game's release, and they'll almost certainly be involved in the sequel as well. Number 8 we have Dragon's Dogma Dark Arisen. Like Xenoblade's skills and the expansive blade system in its sequel, Dragon's Dogma's combat is dynamic and deep thanks to a wide variety of playable classes and skill sets that can be customized for each encounter. The game has an emphasis on battles against large monsters, much like the battles against the unique monsters and other monsters in Xenoblade Chronicles X. Next up we have Persona 5 Royal. The stories of the Persona games are set in the present day, whereas Xenoblade has traditionally depended on ancient technology and fantastical elements. That isn't meant as a criticism of either series, as both provide enjoyable JRPG gameplay with interesting characters you'll grow to know well over the course of 100+ hours. The last game of this video is Tales of Vesperia. The similarities between Xenoblade and Tales are plain to see. After all, they're both magical JRPGs that combine linearity with sandbox features and feature thrilling and rich physical combat. And in terms of the Bandai series, Namco's remastered edition of one of its finest games, Vesperia, is among the best ways to enjoy this genre. So that's the list of 10 best games like the Xenoblade Chronicles series. Your support is much appreciated if you like the video and want to see more from Games Puff.